Hello guys, this is a video regarding UV normalizer, and this is a script I wrote few years back for the Forza team when I was working with Forza team. But recently one of my a member just who bought this script wanted to know like how these functions work. So I I think let me make a video on that topic so people who are using this script they can understand what is mesh dimension, what is map dimension, and how texel densitizer work in the 3ds Max. So for that, to make the work easy, I just having right now I have two objects. One is the sphere, one is the box, and even I unwrap the UV for both of the objects. Let me show you the UV. Open UV editor. I can show you. One is like for sphere this one, and for the box for this one. First thing first, like suppose the box UV is a little big. Means like I'm working on this asset before and just I'm merging these two assets or attaching them after some time. So maybe the first time when I unwrap this one is a little bigger UV and I want to match their texels together. What is a texel? Let me show you an example first so you guys can able to understand what is texel. Let me apply a map, just a normal, let me apply PPL metal roughness map directly and just a checker. So I'm going to show you. Even I can do one thing. I can directly apply a checker map from the unwrap UV modifier. So you can see directly from there also. So there's no need to apply. I can just turn on the checker map just right here. So, and even checker pattern right here and open the. So here you can see right now. So if this is my UV and I'm scaling this UV. Let me scale it more and more and more. So you can see right now the checker size is getting smaller as I am just increasing the size of UV, and here the checker size is small. It means this is using a much denser texel density. So suppose in a situation when just I combine two assets, I attach them two assets, and I need to make the UV similar. So what can I do? I can just select one object, one shell, UV shell, and get the texel density of this shell, and select all the remaining UV shell and apply the set texel density. So now I have the same texel density. It means I can without any effort I can by using the script I can summarize the texel density. The second thing is the mesh dimension and map dimension. What is mesh and map dimension? Suppose you are working on a project and the client said to you that they are using 512 per meter or just 1K for per meter square. So you can easily match all those things as by writing the few numbers here. Let me show you an example for that one too. Open UV editor just again, and suppose let me select this UV, get texel density, and again set texel density, summarize the assets, exactly the same texel resolution, and just pack them together. And right now suppose I need a 512 per meter. So these numbers are in meter per square. So I'm going to write down here just 1 and here 1. So the height and width is 1. According to 1 square meter, I'm getting 512. I'm using the 512 map. So let me get the texel density for this one. It's exactly 512. Suppose you are using a wall which is around 5 meter in width and 5 meter in height. So you want to get the exactly texel resolution for this one. Just press get texel density and you will get 102.4. So suppose you are using a texture, the client said you need to unwrap a UV or just you need to assign a texture which works 2 meter of width of a wall and 2 meter of height of a wall which needs 1K of texture. So you can get the texel density of that thing. So right now I can easily get this 512. So what I can do if I need to update all those things here on my UV set, let me select all those things, unwrap them, go to open UV editor, it's right here, and just directly select all the things and set texel density. So right now it's according to 2 meter of wall. Suppose the wall size is around 10 meters and 10 meters. And the same thing we have to use 1K texture for the 10 meter wall. So I need to just get the texel density and just set them. So right now it's according to the 10 meters and I can pack them. I cannot pack it directly because the sizes differ. So now you need to manually pack it according to your requirements. You need to make it more tileable. You need to make it like a trim sheet or modular texture. This is all your like, after that, all things depends on you, how you are planning all these things. But I already explained you how does mesh dimension work, how does map dimension work, and what is that texel density and what is set texel density. This features is available in Maya, and in most of the, like in Rhizome also, in most of the programs this feature is available. I'm not sure about Max because I haven't seen till now, but that's why I wrote a script a few years back, but that time the function features wasn't available in the Max. So a quick brief once more. Suppose, let me get this one, because right now it is taking the dimension of this one 0. I need to first make them 0 and 0. So after making the mesh dimension 0, what it will do now, it will take the texel density from the UV shell. So right now the texel density is 51.1488. So I can set to all other UV shell. So even you can check it out. You can just set this one also and then map it. Even if you want to compare all those things once more, so what you can do, I can taking this UV shell once more, scale it down a little bit, keeping it just right ahead of this UV shell, get texel density, selecting all those and deselect this one and set texel density, and you can see all guys are having the same kind of texel resolution now. So the texel resolution means the texture density is exactly the same. So this is how UV normalizer work. Hope it helps to understand better. If you have any more questions regarding the UV normalizer, you can write me down in the comment box. I will try to help you out as soon as possible. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, guys.